Sirens sounded across Israel as a missile fired by Houthi rebels from Yemen targeted the country for the third time in just 12 hours. The missile struck near the Israeli Ministry of Defense, causing alarm and sending people to shelters, though there were no reported casualties.
Almighty, the missile force in the Yemeni armed forces carried out a qualitative military operation, targeting the so-called Ministry of Defense of the Israeli enemy in the occupied area with a Farasan ballistic missile, type Palestine D. The missile reached its target, thanks to God, and the interception systems failed to intercept it. This operation is the third within 12 hours.
The missile attack, which also caused damage to several homes near Jerusalem, was confirmed by Houthi spokespersons, who boasted that their warheads had evaded Israeli air defenses. The rebels vowed further strikes on Israeli military sites in the coming days. Brigadier General Yahya Sari, the Houthi military spokesman, issued a direct warning to Israel, stating that these attacks would continue until the aggression against Gaza ends and the siege is lifted.
The Yemeni armed forces will carry out further military operations against the Israeli enemy, and with God's help, are capable of targeting additional Israeli military sites in the coming period in support of the Palestinian resistance. These operations will not cease until the aggression against Gaza is halted and the siege is lifted.
The continued missile strikes from the Houthi rebels are seen as a show of support for Palestinian resistance, with no signs of backing down as tensions between Israel and the Gaza Strip remain high. Despite the missile attacks, Israel reported no fatalities. However, several homes near Jerusalem were damaged, with a missile casing landing on a roof. The situation remains volatile as the Houthis threaten further strikes, and Israel's defensive posture is on high alert. Meanwhile, talks between Hamas and Israel to finalize a ceasefire deal are making significant progress. After marathon negotiations in Doha, Qatar, both sides have confirmed they are close to reaching an agreement. Hamas is awaiting maps from Israel detailing its forces' withdrawal from Gaza, a crucial element in the finalization of the ceasefire. The ceasefire talks, mediated by Qatar, Egypt, and the US, are seen as a potential turning point in the year-long conflict. Both parties are optimistic that an agreement could soon be reached, aiming to end hostilities, secure humanitarian aid for Palestinians, and address the return of hostages held by Hamas. However, some final details are still under discussion. Despite the hopes for a ceasefire, the ongoing missile strikes from the Houthis serve as a stark reminder of the broader regional instability. As Israel focuses on potential negotiations with Hamas, the threat from the Houthi rebels remains a pressing concern, with their commitment to supporting the Palestinian cause continuing to fuel tensions. As the ceasefire talks progress, the broader Middle East remains on edge, with the possibility of further escalation from both sides. The situation in Gaza is critical, and any agreement between Israel and Hamas could have far-reaching implications for the region's stability.